Eating these 5 foods will reduce the numerous symptoms of endometriosis. Now, in this video, I will be telling you about the drastic measures that these foods are able to create. I'll also be telling you the research-proven evidence of these foods and why you need to start today. It could be your child, it could be you as a person, but these foods will make a very big change in your life. Let's get deep into this video. The first class or group of foods that we are going to talk about are called the oily fish. Now, these oily fish examples include sardine, salmon, and mackerel. These fishes actually contains high levels or high amount of omega-3. Why do we need omega-3 in endometriosis? Bear in mind that the endometrial tissues, they travel away from the uterus. They go far away, they deposit over there and then begin to cause inflammation. The body will see it as an antigen and then begin to cause inflammation or produce antibodies to fight them. And this process leads to that inflammation process. So in this case, we need the omega-3, which has ability to form anti-inflammatory prostaglandins. These prostaglandins will go to the site of inflammation, fight them up, beat them, conquer them, and then be able to take territory of that whole place. What is going to happen? Omega-3 is going to fight them, conquer them, and then take control over that area. Now, how much do you need in order to tell that? Well, this is actually okay. So you need about 2 to 3 servings or portions of these types of fishes in a week in order to know that you are actually consuming adequately. The second class of foods are called the cruciferous vegetables. Examples of cruciferous vegetables include sprout, Brussels, kale, and broccoli. You see, these kinds of foods are very, very important. They provide flavonoids and sulfonates to the body. Also, their purpose is to provide antioxidants and anti-inflammatory mediators to the body. What are they going to do? The liver, which is supposed to detoxify the body in general, sometimes become very intoxicated. These foods are going to provide detoxification to the liver. Why are we talking about the liver in the course of endometriosis? Do you know that estrogen has to use the liver to cause metabolization? Yes. And so the estrogen in this case, if we are able to block the metabolization process of the estrogen in the liver, what is going to happen is going to help the liver and the body prevent excessive production of estrogen. Don't forget that estrogen is the #1 dependent hormone for endometrial tissues to progress. And so immediately we cut it off, endometrial tissues, they cannot get food to eat. In this case, we have killed them. Adding them in your meals helps to detox the liver and also helps to prevent excessive production or excessive growth of the endometrial tissues. So before we move on to the third point, why not take a second to just subscribe to this channel for the good work we are bringing to you. So let's move on to the third point. We have plant-based high fiber diet. Example, whole grains, lentils, wheat, and oat. Look, beans is also part. Now, these foods, the purpose of them are to help increase the secretion of estrogen from the gut. You see, there are a lot of women who constantly have constipation. Some women, because of the deposition of the endometrial tissues, they have deposited in the gut wall. They have also deposited on the rectum. So immediately you feel like defecating, there is constant pain in these areas. There is constant constipation as well because the gut has stopped moving frequently. It doesn't move as it has to. What can change this whole story is by increasing the high fiber diet or plant-based things. Vegetables are part, fruits are also part. In the process of this, they cause the constant secretion out of the gut. So estrogen doesn't remain in the gut for a longer period. When you are able to pass your stool frequently, what it's doing is that immediately there is secretion of estrogen Once you pass your stool, the estrogen also mixes with the stool and then comes out. But if you are constipated, the endometrial tissues will constantly be fed by this estrogen in the gut, and that is not what you want to portray, because you have produced them already. The only thing remaining is that we need to take them out. We need to wash them out. It's just like you've taken your car to the washing bay. You want it washed, and that is just the role you want your gut to do. As it has been produced by your body, let the gut wash it out. Take these foods, make sure you are having at least 5 servings to help make your bowels very free in order to reduce the excess secretion of the estrogen in your system. This fourth point will surprise you a lot, because with the little amount of money, you can be chewing what will actually be helping your pelvic from all the problems. Imagine buying flax seeds, chia seeds, groundnuts, walnuts, whatever type of nut you know of. Just buy some and just be chewing them on. Do you know why? So these nuts are very, very high in antioxidants. They are also high in anti-inflammatory. They are very high in several micronutrients. Example is magnesium. The reason why you need this is because, you see, during endometriosis, which the pain usually comes cyclically. Now, what is happening is there is constant pelvic pain, and the pelvic pain is as a result of muscle contractions. Now, all these seeds I've mentioned have ability to relax your muscles. It also has ability to reduce inflammation, and then ability to cause the oxidation stress to reduce. All the pain will come down. In the same way, the inflammation will reduce, the pelvic pain will reduce, and you will also be enjoying the niceness of these micronutrients. That is why I said it will really surprise you. You see, it's very little or minute, but the impact on endometriosis is very high. You need to try this one. In all the explanations, this is what makes me so happy. Color is very important. So this particular class of foods, they contain resveratrol, quercetin, high levels of antioxidants, anti-inflammation. They also provide vitamin E and vitamin C. What am I talking about? I mean the colorful vegetables and fruits. Talk of berries, kiwi, the peppers that come in different colors, red, yellow, green, and the fruits. Oh God. Look, because of the things I mentioned earlier, resveratrol, quercetin, anti-inflammatory, they help to produce those anti-inflammatory mediators. They help to also bring down the growth of the endometrial tissues. These endometrial tissues, they can really be tamed. In order to tame them, practice all these informations I've given you, and you will come back to thank me in the comment section. If you are so much into most of the things I have mentioned, just put it in the comment section and tell me how most effective are they being to your health. If this has been very helpful to you, kindly like, share to someone who might really benefit from it. Endometriosis is not a child's play. It's one of the diseases women are passing through, but they are unable to talk about. We are here to let you understand that you are not in it alone.